Recipe number 1, roasted beet and feta salad. And you know, one of the things that I thought about when I was learning about this recipe is it a salad or could it actually be the meal itself? Because there's a lot of really good stuff. Everything you really need is kind of in here. So either way, whether you want to eat the whole thing or just have it as a side with your soup, how do we make this?
All right, so as I mentioned, we have roasted beet and feta. So both of those are going to be going in the oven. Up first, we have our roasted beet. So that just has drizzled canola oil on it, and then we popped it in the oven for an hour.
One question I had, do you puncture your beet with like a fork or something before you put it in the oven to roast it, or you just don't bother with that?
I just do a rinse, and I clean up my stems and the tail on it.
You leave the tail on?
Yeah.
Yeah, here you're supposed to do that.
Yes, exactly. So in here, we just have it all ready to go here. Yeah.
It's about an hour for the beet.
About an hour, yeah. And then the feta and the beet can share the oven. However, the feta only needs about 20 minutes.
Okay, so you'd put that in about halfway or a little bit more than halfway the beet's done.
Exactly.
Okay.
So for our feta, we are going to be drizzling with oil to first start off, and then we're going to do a pepper on there as well. Yeah.
Oh, and I wanted to mention Peak of the Market beets, of course. We're so lucky to have this incredible produce right here, produced in Manitoba, and featured often on Great Tastes.
So, our feta.
I just want to eat it already.
I know. I like a lot of pepper too, but you can do as much as you want.
Sure.
So I'm going to do both sides of this feta to really give it that nice peppery taste.
Okay. Ooh.
There we go.
So 20 minutes for
20
that.
minutes, yeah. So that's hopping into the oven for 20 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's that. And now we are back to our, I get the greens and the other various things we're going to put in this beautiful salad. So what have we here?
Okay, so we started off with all our greens in the bowl. Then we're going to make our salad dressing while this is being, the others are baking. So I have oil and red wine vinegar. And then I have my Dijon mustard. That's going to go right into our jar. I like making my salad dressing in a jar.
Oh, yeah.
Main reason.
Give it a shake.
Yes, and the lid on there, right?
Yeah.
Then we have honey going in as well.
Oh, wonderful. Bee Made. Another locally produced product.
Yeah.
Bee Made honey.
There you go.
So you're going to give that a shake. Now, I guess this is the stuff that we're going to be putting in the salad, the rest of it. So what do we have? Cucumbers.
Cucumbers. We got beets.
Shall I?
You may as well,
right.
yes. I'm going to give this a shake while you're doing that.
Yep.
A lot of great colors in this salad.
Totally. Yeah, and I mean, beets, it's got to be one of the healthiest things that that you can possibly eat. So that's always kind of exciting. And you kind of got, this is kind of a cool combination because you've got the tangy and the salty of the feta, or sorry, I guess the salty of the feta, and then some tang with this, and then the sweetness of those roasted beets.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you're going to do the dressing?
Yeah, we're going to dress this, and then we will use some tongs just to give it a little mixeroo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mixeroo, I like that.
Yeah.
I like this discovery of these technical cooking terms.
Yes, super technical, yeah.
It works. We knew what you were talking about.
All right, so we're gonna give that just a little bit of a mix.
Okay.
Okay, and then we are going to do our feta. So our feta, when it comes out of the oven, we know it's all done when we got this really nice browned edge on it.
Yeah, it looks lovely.
Yeah, when it comes out of the oven, it's actually pretty creamy.
Yeah.
So you're gonna wanna let it set just a little bit so
Let
that
it
we
cool.
can, let it cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give it a good little crumble here.
Sure. And sorry, did these go on after the feta? Is
You
that?
can put those in right now
Yeah?
if you want.
Okay.
Yeah, while I'm crumbling, may as well.
Okay, I can do that.
Nothing like building a salad together. you know?
Yeah.
Family
Yeah, and
fun.
this is exactly, and that's kind of the whole point, right? Not just of the episode, but of the show, you know?
Exactly.
Finding ways to cook with your family, enjoy these meals with all of these great local products with your family. Tressa, that looks absolutely beautiful. There it is, the roasted beet and feta salad. When we come back, recipe number 2, the zuppa, here on Great Tastes of Manitoba. Don't go away.
You're watching Great Tastes of Manitoba, brought to you in part by the Government of Canada and Manitoba Agriculture and Resource Development through the Canadian Agricultural Partnership.